Today I am 5 weeks pregnant. Hi everybody, I'm Cecilia and you're watching the Derrys. Today I am 5 weeks pregnant. That is crazy. The baby is the size of an apple seed, and oh my gosh, I don't know if you can realize how big an apple seed is. That's pretty big considering, I swear, just last week the baby was the size of a poppy seed. Today I'm going to be going over my symptoms that I've been feeling all the way up until this point. I'm not going to be going over symptoms by DPO, but I did do that with my daughter who is only 8 months old. So I'll post that video right here somewhere, and it will also be linked down below. Go check that out if you want an in-depth day by day while I waited to get my big fat positive. But for this baby, I have 2 little ones. I could not be tracking every single day what was happening, but I did jot down pretty much how I've been feeling the past 2 weeks. So I'm going to be going over those symptoms. I have not weighed myself, but I will start weighing myself probably this week coming up. So in my next video, you'll get a weight update, and then we can kind of see how much I'm gaining each week from that. This is what the baby looks like this week. Oh, look. It looks like a real little thing. Like it's turning into a baby. Alright, it says, at 5 weeks, your embryo now looks like a tadpole with a cute tail that'll eventually disappear into the back spinal cord. There are little hints of what is soon to be an eyeball, and they're starting to get little nubs, and that those are going to turn into limbs. By the end of this week, the baby's heart might start beating. Isn't that so exciting? Like next week, the baby's heart will be beating. So the baby's heart's really just getting ready right now and pulling itself all I can't even think or put my words into sentences because that is just so exciting. As for myself, for the past couple weeks, let me pull up my list. For week 4, I had the post-nasal drip. I kind of felt like I had a cold. My nose was constantly runny and I don't know. You know that feeling of getting a cold as soon as you're pregnant? Well, I had that, but it didn't last long, which was great, and I really wasn't sick. It was just kind of the pregnancy stuff all kind of hitting me. So I'm glad that that is done with, and it hasn't come back since, so hopefully it stays away. The next few symptoms are symptoms that have continued on through weeks 4 and 5. So that was cramps, body aches, and exhaustion, and the body aches and the exhaustion have definitely gotten worse. I actually fell asleep on the couch yesterday with Mason, who's our 2.5-year-old, crawling all over me, so I was really tired, and then I still went to sleep at a normal time. So then for week 5, well, I guess I'm only starting week 5 now, so you know what I mean. The first symptoms were from when I turned 3 weeks until I turned 4 weeks, and these ones are from when I turned 4 weeks until I turned 5 weeks. And those would be the ones I already mentioned, along with I've been starting to feel nauseous, but only a little bit. It was once when I woke up and I knew I needed to eat right away. And I did that and it went away, and then twice it's happened at night where I've just felt really nauseous, but I've just been able to kind of lay down and it's been fine. I don't expect to get nauseous for a couple more weeks, hopefully. But I don't expect to get through this pregnancy without any nausea because both of my last pregnancies have been horrible for that. So I predict I'll get some nausea soon with this one and probably some puking. But we're just gonna wait and see. So far it's just been a little bit. I've been having really vivid dreams every single night. I'm one of those people who, if I dream, I rarely remember them, and now it's every single morning or even in the middle of the night I wake up from these super intense dreams that I remember fully, and it honestly is exhausting. I don't like dreaming. I would way rather just wake up from a completely undreaming sleep. But alas, that is not the case right now. Another strange symptom is that my milk supply has gone up, which they say for the most part, I think it's 70% of women have a decrease in their milk supply when they get pregnant. I am nursing my 2.5-year-old as well as my 8-month-old, and definitely my milk has gone up. I can tell. One day I was even nursing the baby and she popped off at a random time and my milk just like squirted everywhere. I was like, that never happens anymore, like not since she was an infant. So definitely a strange thing, but I'm glad. I mean, I would way rather have my milk supply go up than to go down, obviously, because I have 2 little ones who still depend on me and nurse. The last symptom that I've had has been like itchy breasts. They don't hurt. I've never had tender breasts or anything, any pregnancy, but they have been really itchy, and that's kind of just annoying. It's not a bad symptom, it's just an annoying one. Those are pretty much all of my symptoms for weeks, I guess, up until week 5. I have had some more symptoms even just today, but I'm saving those for the next video because I plan to do these every single week, even though some weeks I know there aren't that many big changes. I mean, obviously certain things happen, especially with being pregnant now during COVID. This is actually now my 2nd pregnancy during this pandemic. My daughter was born in April 2020, the end of April, so it was right at the peak, right when things started. Everybody was really confused about things and it was all up in the air, uncertain, and that's when she was born. Luckily, we had already planned a home birth, so we didn't have to deal with any of the hospital situation, and we're doing another home birth with this baby. But it's definitely gonna be different when I go into the office and all that stuff. Last time I went, I've only been there 1 time, like into the office itself, since things really ramped up and everything was like covered in plastic and there were like barriers and it was strange. But we're gonna see this time how things go and I will keep you updated. My first appointment with my midwife is January 21st, I think, and today is December 28th. So it's still about a month away. I don't really mind. This pregnancy, we are doing something that we have not done before, and that is that we are having no Doppler use and no ultrasounds. So we're gonna have a surprise gender and surprise everything. I've done a lot of research since having our other kids, and we've just decided that this is what's best for us and for our baby. We are the lowest risk for pregnancies, so we would much rather just not have those extra things this time. If you guys want to hear more about why we made this decision, let me know in the comments below and I can do a whole other video about it. This video is so everywhere. Pregnancy brain, I guess. Can I blame that on pregnancy brain already? I'm going to. But thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe and hit that bell icon so that you can get notified every week when I post a new pregnancy update video. Thanks for watching. Bye.